Hello, Aries. Jamie here, Divinely Canadian Tarot. I'm here to do your reading, and let's get into it. And remember that messages may or may not resonate during the reading. Keep the ones that resonate, leave the ones that do not, otherwise it will get confusing. And cards in the reverse, I read intuitively, and I'll provide you the messages from Spirit Guides, Aries. Let's see what for your Spirit of the Animal Oracle to set the mood. Oh, Foxy. Dun, 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 Foxy. You know you are a sweet little heartbreaker. Dun, dun, dun. So, clever Aries. You are swift and smart. What a shocker, eh? That's perfect for your energies. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. So look at those sexy foxies rubbing noses and muzzles together. Okay, now let's see what we have for angel messages for Aries, Spirit Guides. What messages do we have for Aries? Merlina. So we've got Merlina, and this says, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information about a situation, okay? Need to do some research or seek some expert advice before making a decision. Very good advice, if that's your situation. We got Azor. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't worry, and don't force it to happen either, guys, because that's when it's not going to happen, right? And then we got Francesca. What do you desire right now? Visualize it, and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. Wow, you got some good ones today. Okay, well, let's see what we got for dream guidance, love messages. What messages do Aries need to hear, Spirit Guides? Messages for Aries. Ooh, these are really good too, We've got, having you in my life is my blessing. Isn't that sweet? If you were thinking of something sweet to say, that's not cheesy, so there you go. You are important to me. That's another good one. People want to feel wanted, right? We don't want to feel unwanted. I regret how I mistreated you. Exactly. Did you make somebody feel unwanted, or they made you feel unwanted? Songs remind me of you. It was always you. I could not see it all this time, but it was always you. That's what I'm getting. Okay, well, now we're going to roll the dice, and the dice have every letter of the alphabet on them, including 4 wild, and I'm going to roll them until I end up with 5 different letters. Could confirm your person's first name, last name, your initials, their initials, your initials together, whatever really helps you identify who you're dealing with, could even spell something about them. We've had like goat, vag, clown. Those are some good ones. Those are the most memorable. Oh, look at that. Wild is the first one. Wild again. E. There we go. I thought I saw something crawling towards me. Yeah, I'm freaked out over spiders. Laugh at me all you want. We've got the letter Z or Z. Z or Z. S as in superb. Okay. And H. And V. All right. Well, if your person's letter didn't come out, don't worry about it so much. Okay, you may resonate way more with the reading. My readings are timeless, could have happened already, could be happening right now, or happen in your future. As well, vice versa could happen. I could say this is you here, but you feel like your person is here, and you're over here, and that's fine, and then the energy is between you both. Okay, I'm just going to grab my glasses here so I can actually see. And let's get into your reading. for Aries, spirit guides. What is going on with Aries' energies? Well, that was quick. Oh, well, I see where this is going. Four of Swords. Resting, recuperating, recovering, meditating, finding peace, balance, or at least trying to. I haven't dealt with a situation that was really difficult. King of Cups. Dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. Justice. Libra energy. Look at that tear. Something pretty painful happened here. The heaviness of this reading. Holy fudge de caliente chocolats. Five of Cups. Like, you got all, like, the sad energies here, Aries. What the F has been going on with you, poor thing? You're probably like, I know, Jamie. Four spheres, caliente, Christid bin. Okay, this is holding on tight to dear life and not really wanting to let anybody into your life right now, you know, being super selective if you're even allowing people in your life right now. Well, this is a pretty heavy reading so far. Jeez Louise, Aries. I can see probably why some of you guys are here. OMG, look what you've got. Release the Death, Scorpio energy. The Four of Swords. You're working really hard on trying to let go and release this energy, right? It's time to release the past and move on to something new. The ending is the first step on the way to a happier future. See, it even says it there. And look, there's a butterfly in there too. So that looks pretty promising, does it not? What is going on with these energies? Aries, the Nine of Air. Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, stress, anxiety, just not doing well, right? Your worries and fears aren't real. They're fueled by focusing on what's the negative in your life, right? And you're giving that power. And stop worrying about it. Let this fear go, and then everything will be okay. Like, all signs are pointing to doing that. Page of Fire. You haven't had fun in a long time, right, Aries? It's been a long time, and I feel like you need to work on yourself, work on your personal growth, and then it's going to change your life. Once you, change your perspective about life and not constantly feel like you're wounded. You know, we can't blame our life and our outcome on other people. We need to take responsibility on our own life, right, Aries? Especially you being Aries Emperor energy, right? You know what I'm talking about. Okay, and it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to, shed some tears and go through that pain of whatever situation it is you're dealing with, but you need to pick yourself back up and move on, okay? So we're clarifying the King of Cups right now. Look at that, Queen of Earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So Aries, you're somebody who's very independent, capable, grounded, successful. You can run the show of life all on your own. You don't need anybody to hold your hand, right? So it says you're going to be given advice that's both practical and you need to follow it precisely because it's going to really create a lot of positive energies in your life. You need to focus on this positive energy in every situation or person, and you got that needing to be positive. So, hello. Six of Earth is, well, an energy of balance, and I feel like your life has not been balanced when it comes to your love life, and your success and priorities have allowed you to do all sorts of things in your life, but you want to share your happiness and your wealth with other people, but you're having a really hard time trusting, opening up, and not getting that sense of being violated, in a way you didn't enjoy. OMG, well, lovers in a dangerous time. Les flamingos, it says, true long-lasting love will find its way into your life. Follow your heart with caring actions and choices. Yeah, self-love is what is going to attract this into your life. You've already got everything else figured out, right? So Justice, Libra energy. Clarify the energy of the Justice, spirit guides. Four of air, okay? Four of swords, same thing here. Twice now, okay? It says, thoroughly think things through before making any decisions in your life, Aries. And continue to overanalyze this isn't really going to get you any closer to any resolution, but meditating will help you seek answers as well as prayer. Whatever you are, your calling is, call to it. Wow, Five of Water, and next we're clarifying is Five of Water. Disappointment, sadness, Oh, it says, you need to stop focusing on, the negative. It says, focus upon the fact that Source loves you and always has your highest intentions. A positive outlook will make it easier to recover from life's difficulties so that you can move onward and upward. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I showed it to you. There you go. Dragonfly. And perhaps you've been seeing dragonflies, and maybe that's your sign. I was driving the other day, and it was right in front of me, trying to get into my window, and I was it was so beautiful. Page of Water, Page of Cups. Self-love. Okay, so you can expect to rekindle a relationship or a platonic friendship for some of you guys, but I feel like you're going to receive a sudden emotional message from someone or inviting you to a social event. I feel like something's going to spark that energy again in you that makes you feel happy, alive, wanting to go out, wanting to do things again, right? Five of Cups, but it's this energy, whatever happened, is really heavy for you. I feel like your trust was really violated and you really feel hurt. And it's hard for you to open up again. Six of Cups, Six of Water. You have not had fun in a long time, Aries. I'm really getting that because it's like getting that youthful side of yourself again and bringing out your, fun energies. I feel like you are a good time when you are, feeling good. Strength, Leo energy, knowing that what didn't kill you made you a strong person. I mean, that line is not munching on that lamb. They're chilling out together, having a little, whatever that is, rendezvous. So through strength is displayed through kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. You have tremendous personal power and courage. Apparently my hand was really itchy. Look at that, the Two of Earth. I feel like balance is coming back into your life and you're still afraid of allowing anyone into your life. I mean, look how tight you're holding onto that pentacle. You're squeezing the life out of it, right? You may be under some stress, doing way too many things or too many things for one person to be able to manage, and it's forced to balance your personal life and work and still have fun in your life, which I feel like you're lacking. So, Four of Pentacles. It's like you won't find love if you don't open yourself up, right? Like you won't win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. Same kind of deal, man. So let's see this Four of Pentacles. Here's you, button heads. You're like, yeah, but I have this and this and this reason and this chip on my shoulder for this reason. Well, get over it, okay? Not everybody's going to be the same, okay? And I really don't like hearing, oh, I'm not dating a Taurus anymore. I'm not dating a Pisces anymore. They're all the same. How would you like it if somebody said to you, oh, you're an Aries? Oh, I swore I wouldn't be dating you guys, so sorry, this is done. Well, you wouldn't want to hear that, would you? Treat others the way you want to be treated, right? So, well, Eight of Earth. I feel like this has been a learning lesson for you. A big, big, big one. And I feel like you have realized what it is that you need to do to get her done, right? Look at the Queen of Water. Open your heart to me, darling. I'll give you love. If you, I think it's turn up the heat. At least that is what I'm saying. Or singing, whatever. Oh. Remember, making up lyrics with your cassette tape recorder and rewinding and playing and trying to write down the lyrics. And then you'd make up your own freaking lyrics. And then, nowadays you're like, oh, that's what that was saying the entire time. Oh my gosh, I thought it was that. Oh, Well, let's get into your person's energies now, Aries. Aries, person's energies, please, spirit guides. Aries, person's energies. Wow, the Chariot. Willpower, victory, recognition. So this is moving your life in a new direction. Going toward victory, success at a very fast speed. Well, Three of Earth. I feel like this person has changed their career path and is on to a new journey in their life. And recognition is on both of these, right? So perhaps this person is could be in the spotlight. Somebody who could be, you know, Ace of Water. Ooh, a new beginning. I feel like this person is going after their dreams. They're conquering their dreams. They're going after what it is that they've always wanted. And look at that, Knight of Water. Knight and shining armor coming in with their cup of love, baby. And then it just started pouring rain out. Interesting, huh? Last but not least, the Eight of Air. Yep. They've been in a self-imposed prison for quite some time, and they finally have set themselves free. They realize they got free will, and they don't need to be in this situation if they don't want to be, you know? Change your ways, change your path. Okay. So now let's see what we have here for the Chariot. And never use your past to blame your, your situation, your shitty life, on what happened in your past, Take responsibility for your life, and that's what I feel like this person has decided to do. Wow, yeah, they were abandoned or fired or in a situation that was like dire straits. And I feel like that was the lightning bolt that they needed that got shot under their ass to make them move and finally go after what it is that they've always been putting off in their life. And I feel like they're really charging after this because I feel like they've been needing something to happen. I don't know if we're going to see the Tower here, but I feel like they've had to have a life-changing, altering moment in their life to bring this passion. And look at that, Page of Cups. I feel like that reignited their passion for life, their passion to want to live again. Heightened psychic powers is what this is. Wheel of Fortune, destiny, fate, divine timing. They're realizing that this is happening for them, not to them. Wow. I feel like this person is somebody who is seeing the bright side of a situation that most people wouldn't see. Five of Wands. Same, like, here. Five of Fire, Five of Wands. It's like, they've constantly, whatever this is, I don't know if this is a talent or something special, a gift that they have and that they have been putting off, thinking, oh, I won't be successful. Everybody told me I won't be successful, so I'm putting it off. And now a situation occurred in their life where they got to make some decisions, and well, they're not allowing what other people have said to stop them on their path. Look, Justice, Libra energy, an energy of balance. And perhaps this was a legal issue for some, where they were actually going through a legal battle with someone and they, felt like they were being drained financially, but then everything kind of worked itself out. The Moon. Not allowing the fear and going after what it is you want and not allowing fear to control your life, right? It says, listen to your intuition and pay attention to the signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears. Revelations will make everything clear. Sounds good to me. And then, well, look, Ace of Water. Make everything clear. I feel like this person is on the right path. They cut the chains. They cut that connection that was holding them back. Ego, the devil, Capricorn energy. They realized that it was just an illusion being trapped and they weren't stuck in the situation the way that they felt like they were. It made them see life in a whole new way, a whole new perspective. Look at all the butterflies. Okay? It always feels like somebody's watching me. And like I said, I feel like this created a lot of recognition, success for this person. Okay? They're super intelligent. And look at that, building a legacy. The 10 of Pentacles. So financial security for yourself as well as your family. It could be an inheritance or a retirement. Peace and contentment in your life, honoring traditions. So, yeah, I feel like they are on their way to find that person. They're like, you know what? I have everything. Now I just need someone to share it with, right? Well, yeah. 2 of Wands, got the world in your hands. They're taking the next step, you know, getting themselves out of this self-imposed prison and putting themselves out there. Page of Pentacles. They're ready. They're ready to come in with that offer. The offer of love, baby. And look at that King of Cups. So is it a King of Cups here that you have the hots for? That you're not sure if they do as well, and you kind of are keeping your distance and keeping your distance and just not worried that they don't feel the same way. Do you feel the same? Yeah, I'd have to say so. They have self-doubt, confusion, and they're feeling the same way you are. I feel like you guys are both questioning each other, but not, taking their time. Nope. Yeah, this person is not in a real hurry. Okay? But there's somebody who you can count on who will always be there. Oh my goodness. Hermit or Virgo energy. They're really putting a lot of thought into it, and they're afraid that you're going to reject them. Like, they're afraid of rejection. Failing to recognize a magical opportunity, missing the point, distractions of life. So, yeah, 4 of Cups is all about worried. You're going to be, rejected or declined or, turned down or made felt like, you're this tall. Not good. And now we're going to get to the energies between both of you guys. But first, I just want to tell you guys about the Phix, the matured hops extract. These 2 products have helped me lose 40 freaking pounds. I've never felt better in my life. And I'll tell you guys at the end of the video how to get this product. So if you're interested, stay till the end. And I want to be transparent. I did stop taking that product 13 days ago, not because it doesn't work, but because I was invited by a friend to give this a try, which has a whole lot of beautiful ingredients that I can share whatever information you want to know, but this is something that also helps with brain health, your metabolism, inflammation, all sorts of things. So I'm going to tell you guys all about it at the end of the video. So if you're interested, stay till the end and I will explain it all to you. So now let's get into the energies between you and who you're dealing with, Aries. Aries and who they are dealing with. Energies here, guys. Okay. I love how that happens. Of course, I love it even more when it's the Empress who comes out. You know your worth, your value. Don't ever let anybody tell you who you are, Aries. You know who you are. Okay? You tell them who you are. Never, ever, ever let anybody tell you who you are. Look, 2 of Wands. It's a choice. It's a decision. Are you moving in that direction? Sure looks like it. And look at that. The Page of Wands. Good times. I mean, you're riding a 4-wheeler, listening to some music. Hopefully you're being safe. You don't drive into a tree. Sorry, I used to be a disability claims analyst for 21 years and took many claims for people on a 4-wheeler driving into trees. Not a good thing to do, just saying. And you might want to wear a helmet. I don't think a hairband is going to help you. OMG, baby. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, destiny, fate, divine timing. Oui, oui. Yes, yes. Okay. Let's clarify these. Okay, let's clarify that Empress energy, please. For Aries. Oh, well, look at that. I've been waiting. You've been waiting for a long, long time to feel this good, to feel like you again, to feel empowered, to feel, ready to just conquer the world and just make better choices. And here comes the sun. Do, 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 do. Le soleil is the sun in French. C'est Marie Soleil. Bonjour. Oui, oui, c'est Marie Soleil. Oh, l'os d'épée, the ace of swords. Are you kidding me? Communication, the truth, victory, success. Yes, please. These are crazy. I mean, this translates positivité, liberté, plaisir. So positivity, liberty, pleasure, success, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, self-expression, good luck, enthusiasm, the truth, goodness, and yeah, okay. And look, coming out of moving your life in a new direction, okay? You can, should I stay or should I go? You should go. You know that the direction that you're in is only going to give you the same result, and you're going to go crazy if you don't change it, right? Look at, here you are, in your beauty, Reine de Bâton, the Queen of Wands, that's you, Aries. Bold, sexy, confident, assertive, and when you want something, you go after it, and you don't let anything stand in your way. But I feel like when you're lacking trust, that's when things get changed. Okay, this King of Cups has come out like 3 times, okay? So if you're telling me, oh, no, your water signs, no more Pisces, no more Cancer, no more Scorpios, well, then it's your loss, okay? This person I don't feel like is the same as every other, you know, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio you've met, or water sign. You're like, oh, they're too emotional, they're too this, they're too that, nah. Well, you know what? It's going to be your loss is kind of what I'm getting. So, so you might not want to continue with that chip on your shoulder, right? So, anyway, Scout of Wands, and don't take it personally. If it's not you, it's not you. I mean, Jamie, don't talk to me like that. Especially with that voice. Knight of Pentacles. Smooth operator, a smooth operator. You know, I feel like you guys are going to be friends and get to know each other, and patience is going to be what you need. And you're like, yeah, the more I put in, the more disappointed I am when, you know, the rug gets pulled from under my feet. Know that you're independent, grounded, successful. Remember, Empress energy. You can take care of your life all on your own. You're a big boy, big girl. If you, you know, get your heart wounded, you will heal. You will move on. You will persevere. You will continue your life. You know, it's not the end. It's not the last person on the face of the earth. You know, it's not Adam or Eve rejecting you. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Well, l'Impératrice, the Empress. Well, divine timing, everything is going to unfold exactly as it was meant to. Aries, just be patient. Okay, I feel like patience was something that, you know, has been pretty apparent here. And look, le judgment. Who gives a rat's buttocks what anybody thinks? Why do you allow the judgment from other people to determine your success in your life? That's ridiculous. Think about it. Like, why is other people's opinions or judgments of you making you the person that you are? Don't ever let that. You're giving that so much power that you should take that power, invest it in you, and get your shit done and prove people wrong. Right? Look, death, la mort, Scorpio energy. Oui. See what it says? Transformation spirituelle, yeah. Spiritual transformation is what that translates to. Nouveau départ, new beginnings. Lâcher prise, let go. Fin, end, changement, changes. Transition, transition. Soudain ou inattendu, yeah, sudden ending that, you know, you may not see coming. But it's also libération, liberation, freedom. Okay? Woo! I'm feeling inspired. I'm not even an Aries. Okay, well, don't forget to hit thumbs up if you guys are enjoying yourselves, and subscribe. It's free, and You know, that way you see me again, and share the video with anybody who you feel could use these messages. So close your eyes, Aries. Whether you're in a relationship or not, focus on your soulmate. Simply breathe, relax, feel their presence. Feel your heart being filled with soft pink light. And when I read the energy to you, allow the words I read to resonate within your heart center. Okay, you're going to love this. Love overcomes all obstacles. A change in attitude is all it takes to turn things around, Aries. Trust in love's power. It will transform you, and the one you love all soon will clear. I cannot make this up. I've been preaching this throughout your entire reading. Just saying. Okay, let's get you a healing oracle to wrap things up. Healing oracle, spirit guides. What do you have for a healing oracle for Aries? In God's hands. So, well, my trust is implicit. God's greater knowing and greatest love guide my heart and my choices. My faith is steady and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolds according to God's will or divine will, whichever your calling is to. Okay, look at that energy. I really feel fiery energy there. So, and I really feel like this is like an energy of a whole new beginning. See this new way, this new light, this new perspective. So anyway, guys, that's what I have for you. Anyway, if you guys are interested in the Phix, let me know. Comment down below if you have any questions or you want to comment about the video, whatever you want. I'm here and very wide open to pretty much anything except for XXX messages. So we've got Phix, which is a matured hops extract. This was founded back in 1953, but it was $1 million to extract. So now it's available to the public since June of 2024, guys, and it's $99 USD for one of these bottles and 6 of these snaps. And these snaps are great because they are good for traveling or, going to the gym or whatever, and you just snap it. See the slit in the bottom? You just snap it into any drink. And this comes in a box of 30 or a bottle here with 6 snaps for $99 USD. And if you want, there's a better deal. You need to become an ISR, zero obligation to sell for $29.95 USD. And then once you become an ISR, you then get a link sent to you for 3 of these bottles and 12 of those snaps for $199 USD. And then that way you can try the full 3 months and see if this is for you. I know a lot of people have had great results from this. Weight loss, calmed vagus nerve, digestion improved, like me. And I've been feeling fantastic, guys. But I did stop taking it 13 days ago, not for any reason other than my friend would like me to try this product here. And this product's called Eternify, and it says it supports a healthy inflammatory response, supports brain health, supports immune support, healthy skin and tissue support, and promotes restful sleep, detoxification, and metabolism and energy support, guys. So the ingredients in this is pretty extraordinary. I'd be here for quite a while if I were to read them all to you, so I do have a list, and I have posted as well on the channel. But this has like, it unlocks 7 different channels in your body, and it's 12 years in the making. I believe there's also 12 different ingredients in the product, and there's a lot of really cool ingredients. So I will definitely send it to you guys if you are interested. A couple PDFs, so I will give you access to that, to my drive, so that you guys can view all of that and get to know if this is for you. This product is, I feel like, more cost efficient because it has a lot of different ingredients that these other 2 products have that I've been using on a regular basis, as well as many others. So $139 USD. You don't have to sign up for anything. If you want a better price, it'd be $119 if you subscribe to I think it's called Subscribe and Save. And if you get 2 of these bottles, they have a deal right now, $218 USD if you subscribe and save. So my links are in the description box down below. If you have any questions, comment in the comments or send me an email. But I'm feeling pretty good. Like, I know TMI, but I didn't have my monthly friend for a couple of months, and it just came the day before yesterday, like a vengeance, and I've been a raging lion, and I've been like a real biatch. And I was like, what is going on with me? Like, is this product turning me into the devil? And then I was like, oh no, that's not what's going on. It's Mother Nature doing this to me. So I'm feeling a lot better today. So anyway, now I'm seeing that, like, I even feel like I'm losing more inches. I have not weighed myself in the last few days because I don't do that when I have that, Mother Nature problem, because then you feel like you are a big fat whale, and I don't feel like being a baby beluga in the deep blue sea. You swim so wild and you swim so free. Yeah, I know I've got way too many children's songs stuck in this poor head of mine, especially Barney ones. OMG. Anyway, I won't punish you with those. So anyway, I tell my daughter all the time. I remember her doing the march in front of the TV to Barney, and she's going to be 30 in February. So she's not my little marching girl anymore. So love and care for your little babies while they're small. Because when they're older, you want to hold them like they were tiny. And they're not tiny anymore. So I love you guys. Mwah. Thanks for being in my life and letting me be in yours. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So have a great morning, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you guys are in this world. Ciao. Bye.